देखो सर्दियां शुरू होते ही चीन में लोग
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against New Zealand.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a...
Nedved! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Oh, that's well spotted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mateus. Not the most accurate pass. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Azar. Guti. And here's Batistuta. Nedved. Now he's got space here. Brilliantly cut out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rijkaard. Still goalless. Nicely weighted ball. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Guti. Azar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Rijkaard gets a foot in here, and it's Dembele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an imaginative pass. And he's picked it up out wide. Corner then.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Khan claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rijkaard. Hazard. And it's been given away. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Nedved. Can he get onto this? Nedved. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Batistuta. And it's Guti. And the counter is on. Rijkaard. Mateus. Threads one in. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That pass isn't the best. He's being urged to shoot. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, we're just settling back into this second half. So, neither side has yet broken through. That is good alertness. Nuno Mendes. That's Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he can clear it away. Azar quietly revving up. Now it's Guti. They get a throw in. Hazard! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
That is Conte. Kante tries looking up for options on the left. He's found a way through. Chooses to go back. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted. And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Goes for the shot! Deftly away. And they win it back again. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gabriel, very much into the last knockings. That is Conte.
Oh, really well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's managed to get free. Corner given. Corner number 2 then. Baresi tries to clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
They've been denied a
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So that's got things underway. Barcelona have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And this is Batistuta. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's having a shot! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. And a chance! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake! And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Azar. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Puskas. He's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Puskas really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nuno Mendes. That is Conte. Here's Guti. Puskas might just make this.
2 added
And
minutes
it's
have
Azar.
been indicated.
Played back in. Check clears. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Have a chance today, please take some
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution for Barcelona, Puskás. Coming on to replace him is number 99.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And here's Batistuta. And this is Ronaldo. Cruyff. Kaká conjures time and space where few can. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Hazard. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Hazard. Oh, that's a fine interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Kaká. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Carvajal. Rijkaard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Aubameyang. And that's gone loose. Now it's Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Aubameyang, Kaká, Kaká! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nuno Mendes is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Conte.
There will be 1 minute at a
Kante
time.
wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Cristiano Ronaldo
Just a quick
voted
announcement.
man of
We
the
would like
match,
to inform
and
you that
deservedly so.
CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Please do subscribe and like our stream.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular, but his main role is to be that pivot in midfield, doing all the dirty, ugly work that goes unnoticed, and he'll be covering a lot of ground in front of his defence, something he's very good at, in fact. But every now and again, he'll throw in a humdinger.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. Guti. And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now there's a fine ball. Hazard. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to play it through. And this is Cruyff. Face and he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
New Zealand are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now, can they get him away? Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Khan comes out and deals with it. Aubameyang. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aubameyang! Here's takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gives it back. It's skewed away. Forlan aimed beyond the defence. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Maldini gets flagged offside.